Hi everyone.
Hi,
I'm Vaidehi.
I'm
This is
Vardhani.
Vardhani, and welcome to fourth video or fourth segment of Mindful Mondays. Today we'll be discussing about control, which is the third C of the six C's. And Vardhani, tell us a little bit more about control.
Okay, so basically we spoke about like two C's before this. One is commitment and second is concentration.
Yeah.
So today we'll speak a bit about control. Control is nothing but controlling your thoughts.
Correct.
Or rather giving it a good direction. And like that's one part of the mental skills process.
Correct.
Basically, when a player is under pressure, or like when he or she is not in a right state of mind, the thinking goes beyond the sport. Okay?
Yes.
Or it's more of like thinking about the pressures of the game.
Correct.
Okay? That's when your thought process goes out of control. So one of the skills of mental skills training is to get that in control.
Correct.
This also includes feelings, like the emotions that the player goes through. So that also needs to be in control. So that's basically controlling your emotions or like thought process.
Yeah, okay. So normally what we discuss is how control affects, pressure affects your
Yes.
C's,
Yes.
confidence and concentration.
Yes.
But today I want to know how you can control the pressure.
Correct. So basically, when we talk about controlling your thoughts, you are in control of what is going on in your mind, right?
Yeah.
So in case suppose a player is under pressure, as I said, at that situation he'll be thinking more about the pressure.
Yeah.
But actually, when you come to think of it, you have to think more about the game.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so instead of thinking about pressure or like more so developing the pressure more. So if in case the player is scared, for example, about a situation,
Yeah.
if he or she starts thinking more in terms of, oh, I'm scared, I don't think I'm going to play this well, or like this opponent is really good, I'm not the best here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is negative thinking. Once you start thinking on those lines, the pressure builds up.
Correct.
Okay?
That's true. Yes.
But if the player starts diverting it into the thing what he has to do, like play well or like play a particular shot properly,
Yeah.
that's when you start dealing with that whole pressure situation.
Correct.
And that's also meaning controlling your thoughts.
Correct. So control methods are they short term or you have to put in time? It's time consuming.
So when you think about it, it's obviously long term. Like thinking or like change in your thought process is a long term process.
Correct.
But when it comes to like applications, like when you want to start applying it, it has to be on the spot.
Correct.
So like say suppose you are in a match and you're thinking negatively, you're thinking more towards the pressure side.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when you can immediately have a change into your thought process, saying that okay, you know what, I don't think I need to focus on this. My focus should be more on okay, what I have to play, or how I have to play this particular shot, or how I have to go and maybe score this goal. So the process of that action that you have to take next is what should be on your mind.
Correct.
So that's when you start thinking more in terms of the process of the game and not in terms of the pressure or like what the situation is.
Okay.
So
there are quick fixes, but
Yes.
to work on those quick fixes, you have to put in time.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
And the technique what we use here is called self-talk. It's a very commonly used term in the psychology fraternity. It's called self-talk. Positive, negative self-talk is what usually we talk in those terms.
Correct.
But to go a step ahead, it's positive and productive self-talk. Like it should be a very process-oriented self-talk. Because I can motivate myself by saying that okay, I can do this. But then you actually need to know what the this is. Like, what exactly you have to do.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
So that's what
I think self-talk technique can be used by many of us.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
and I think is it the easiest one or?
I won't say
How would
easiest, but once you get more aware about your thought process, I think that's when you know where you are and what changes you need in that thinking.
Correct.
So like I know that I fear a particular thing. For example, I fear a tiger. Okay, now that's a thought process which is always so fixed in my mind.
Yeah.
So it will take time for me to change that. Okay.
Correct.
For that, I need to be, around a tiger for like say 10-15 days.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's when I will start changing, only if I will to change. Like, there
Yes.
has to be a will from within.
Yeah.
So that's-
And if I'm correct, it's the control is required not only during the matches, but it is also required during the practice sessions.
Yes, absolutely. Like I think it's the, you can say, the way the discipline sets in. So if I know I have to get up at 5, go on the ground at 5:30. Okay, for that you need to actually tell yourself that yes, I have to do all these things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when the attitude changes only if your thought process changes.
Yeah.
So then yes, it's also applicable in practice. Also in the practice, when you are there, you need to you need to be there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, again, so that's again the thought control. You don't have to think a lot about what you're going to do after the practice or like what has happened before the practice. So it's more of being attuned to your body mentally as well. So
Okay. Yeah. So this is all about control, and there are 3 more C's to discuss, which we will.
yeah,
But our next video is little bit different, and you will find out on
Yes,
next Monday. So stay tuned, and if you have any questions regarding the 3 C's that we have discussed, please do contact us at Women in Sports India@gmail.com, or you can tweet us. It's @BeVisible. That is BEWISIBLE. Or you can comment on our Facebook page, that is Women in Sport India, or you can also message us there. But if you have any questions, do contact us. Send
Definitely.
us
Yeah.
any queries that you have. And if you need psychology help, sports psychology help, we will also be
Yes.
able to provide that service to you. So till then,
Yes.
we will see you next
Next
Monday.
Monday.
And bye bye.